Last time on The Legend of Fedsmoker.
You watch and see, bitches. I'm gonna put this dog on the net as a baby rapper, too. You fucking baby rapper! You fucking baby rapper!
We last left off September 20th, 2015. Herk was doing what he usually does, traveling about. His mother, who he was trying to rescue, has now passed, and we begin the next part of his tale. In this video, we will be covering a stretch of time where there's a lot of lost media. It's a large stretch of time where there's no videos left on YouTube, and that's probably because Herk is now getting more attention from the internet, and therefore the people he's kind of harassing and interacting with are flagging him off of YouTube. We are covering some pretty iconic moments in this video though, but there's less of a plot. So, to follow along and have some fun, because this is very much a straight timeline, try out like a drinking game or something. I like to add this to videos, it's kind of fun. I assume most of you guys are 21. And the rule is you can easily, here's a couple rules you can think of, every time Herk starts or loses a YouTube channel. Also, you could have a rule where you drink every time I use an AI generated voice. And if you want to play on hard mode, drink every time Herk says baby graper. Just remove the G from graper, you know what I mean. Expert mode is all three. But alright, let's get into it. Play the Fedsmoker opening.
I want to let you Americans know there is a God. There's no Jesus in this book. I've read it. So, wing!
I am the greatest healer in all mankind. I am Dr. Herkster. Deal with these all your life.
Daddy, I'm Big Daddy.
How you been, bitch?
On record!
Look at you rank. You rank. Rank.
Missing video arc. Even though the videos from this time were gone due to the channels being terminated, a Kiwi farmer posted an update on Herk September 22nd. Real Fabird writes,
"He just lost his ride, and his videos are getting even more aggressive in tone. Apparently it isn't enough to randomly accuse men of baby rape. He's taking the fight to their wives and children as well."
Apparently Herk's fanbase was growing. Around September 23rd, 2015, Herk posted this to his community page.
To all Fedsmokers fans, sorry I took a little time off the road. I did find myself ruining even more officials just sitting at home. Funny how I expose, I never really know when I'll expose again, just know it won't be long, Sergeant Norris, you're done. Evidence thief. Jake the probation office guy, you finished on accident. Officer Sharp, you're almost done. FBI Omaha. Your next, huh? You're going to be exposed real quick like Fedsmoker.
He continues.
Never stop, I hear from my fans. To you, my American and worldly folk, I promise I'm just scratching the surface. I do it for you. All of you that are scared to face hell. Hell has no name or place in my world, and there is no evil. Evil is a fraud. To you, never stop. Fedsmoker.
Community posts. We can only keep up with Herk's activity for a period of time through community posts, because the channels that Herk was posting to in September 2015 are gone forever. On September 27th, Herk posted this.
Steve, just a you, punk! You did me a favor by pussing out on a road trip. You're a ficking coward of the world. You're a fake, an illusion, a scared of the road, punk. I can't believe you lived in one little town forever, never leaving. I don't hate you. I feel sorry for you. You made me realize you're a fake. You're a homeboy, like really. Even after over 500,000, you can't leave Harvard. You stay home there, motherfucker.
On September 28th, it seemed Herk was non-stop posting like crazy to his channel. People on the farms were loving what he was posting during this time. Everything of Herk's is missing for a while. Apparently, around October 11th, it was mentioned that Herk was now investigating the brother of his now ex-best friend, Steve Justa. The history of what exactly caused their feud is gone to time, but it is sad to see such an iconic duo fall apart. On October 13th, he posted a video about his feud with Steve. The video is gone, but here is a description of what the video was by a Kiwi farmer.
How you doing, date rape Steve Justa?
Hit cigarette.
Still raping bitch when they're all f***ed up on, Just about anything they can get fucked up on.
Inaudible grunting noises.
Fuck one of my women.
Hit cigarette.
Nice boys. Real nice. And you welched on our deal with the dream. You got uncontrolled. Dreams. Well, I might not control all dreams, but I control some nightmares, and you're about to have one.
On October 23rd, Broseph Stalin posted an update about Herk, saying Herk had announced in a now-gone YouTube video that he was running for president. Hell yes. Here was his presidential pitch.
I am Rickens, Fedsmoker for president. I'll expose each and every dirty pig in this country. I'll do away with the feds and CIA creepy officials, creepy killers on the sly. I'll expose every dirty official in this country or die trying. Their asses will sit in a cell for the end-off time and burned alive for the real filthy. I'm your president already. You idiots just can't see it yet. I protect the tribe. I'm all alone, but nothing stops me.
In a series of now-gone videos from October 26th, Herk got a bunch of camera sunglasses and apparently walked into a police station wearing them all at once. Word on the street was that it was very funny. On October 31st, 2015, his channel Fedsmoker Now was terminated. On November 9th, 2015, he started another now terminated YouTube account called BFF Steve Justa. Apparently on this new channel, he went on a lot of rants about Steve Justa. In these videos, he calls Steve a liar, arsonist, and a rapist. And he also started to accuse Steve of being gay. Some of these videos can be found in random hard-to-find archives.
Date Justa.
Herk began to accuse Steve Justa of flagging down his other channels. This could be the case. Steve might not want videos accusing him of rape online and flagged the videos himself. On November 11th, he started another new channel called Fedsmoker. This channel would also eventually be removed from YouTube. One of the videos that is now gone forever from this channel is a video showing paintings that Herk's mother did. This is what he wrote in the description for the video.
I really miss the little lady I called Pooter. Her name was Penny to others. Just one hell of a gal. Nothing replaced the love of a motor. I'd give all I own just to hold her hand again. If your mother's alive, you ought to go give her a kiss and a hug for Fedsmoker. I'm sitting next to her in this shot before she died. I hope you all love your mothers. If you don't, you should try. She's gone now, but her words and teaching will live forever through Fedsmoker. Enjoy.
Herk continued to post and be upset with his ex-friend Steve Justa, according to Kiwi Farms. But with that came something really amusing. November 17th, 2015, he posted a video of his 2016 presidential campaign. This was it, according to Vlad.
He's given us more detail on his 2016 campaign for the United States presidency. Here's his stance on the issues.
Disband all police forces, including sheriffs and deputies. Squash the federal government. Abolish the Federal Reserve. Replace the words Jesus Christ with fuck. Imprison the entire CIA. Expose all corrupt police officers and government officials. Eliminate all legal differences between all 50 states. There will be only one law, and that one law will be to hang all corrupt police officers and government officials by their throat or nuts, whatever goes first.
Herk vigorously continued his campaign into the end of November. December 12th, he made his way back to Brownsville, Oregon. On December 16th, he posted a video about Christmas, and in the description, he tried to reach out to his son again. December 17th, Herk allegedly introduced his fans to his dog. This dog is Buddy, or Bud for short. December 18th, Herk posted himself singing his campaign song. The video is gone to time, but here is a transcription of the lyrics.
Oh, make gas free, it ought to be free. As all us Americans been thrashed on this oil scamming country long enough. If we run low, we'll just go steal more, huh? Only this time we'll be honest about our theft. Gas run cars will be a thing of the past. What's funny is I can prove every official and news station is bought off Hitler pukes. Huh, Obama? You filthy there, boy. Just knowing all American mainstream news is bought off CNN and Fox will be shut down. War Bosses is all CNN and Fox News are there dirtier than the USA Gov baby Hitler pukes, huh?
Now all that is left of these videos are these posts on Kiwi Farms, where you can still read the video descriptions. And up until the end of the year, Herk's video descriptions get longer and more strange. The descriptions were nonsensical, yet accusatory at the same time. 2015 ends with Herk forgiving his ex-friend, Steve Justa. Sadly, the video of forgiveness is now gone. The whole arc of Herk versus Steve Justa appears to be gone forever. There are archive channels where these videos may currently exist. It's like discovering new lands on a map when researching Mr. Peterson. But even with the little details available, we can piece together from reading forum posts what exactly happened. Herk's behavior was more erratic after losing Steve. 2016 came, and it seemed that Herk was still posting to the channels that are now gone from YouTube. But judging from a Kiwi Farm post, he had a new target on January 5th, 2016. This new target was an Oregon-based militia who took over a wildlife refuge to protest the tyranny of the United States government.
As you Burns folks there, the militia know by now, you've ruined your lives. I believe it's my freedom of speech to tell you I think you ought to just start shooting the f*** out of everybody in the neighborhood. That'll get this country woke up. If you don't shoot everybody, all of it was a waste for nothing. Shoot the f*** out of them. They're gonna put you away forever anyways.
On January 5th, Herk announced his running mate, Bud the dog. He wrote,
"This dog could do a better job than all you re***s."
Herk found himself in Burns, Oregon next. He seems to be doing a lot of videos ranting about Obama and Trump as his presidential campaign continued. While in Oregon, Herk tried to help with the militia standoff through his videos, and he also continued a previous project he was on. This was his investigating casinos project. This hadn't been mentioned much previously because it was just a drop in the barrel at the time. But casino investigations will become more prevalent as time continues. The Kiwi farmers began to archive him more closely, dropping a mega upload file on January 15, 2016, with some of these missing videos that have been wiped off the internet. It's hard to decipher these videos when the upload date is not listed, but reading some tidbits from Kiwi farmers speaking on the videos, you can kind of get a general picture of where Herk is at and when. Towards the end of January, beginning of February, Herk began to post more to a channel called Steve Justa, after his ex-best friend. This channel is also now permanently gone. February 11th, 2016, Herk got his first dedicated fan channel. This channel was also called Fedsmoker, and they began to upload compilations and best-ofs of Connell. And judging by comments on the gossip forum Kiwi Farms, it seemed that Herk had tried to retire at some point at the beginning of February, but that didn't last long. It lasted for like 2 days, and he went back to posting his adventures soon after. For example, on February 17th, he posted a video of his epic adventure to get new plates for his car. On February 22nd, it seemed Herk noticed the Kiwi Farms following his antics and addressed them. The video is now poof. The fan base, though, was growing. March rolled around, and Connell seemed to take a break from Fedsmoking to do ghost busting. Here is a description from a forum poster of a video he posted March 6th. Shit's getting spooky, you guys. Fedsmoker goes on a Ghostbuster trip, parking in an Indian burial ground and hearing ghostly voices on his recordings. March 18th, 2016, Herk posted his most famous video. The title of the video is no longer available, but the best way to describe this video is, it's Herkster's hair salon. Let us go over this Herk video play by play. Connell starts out the video, randomly speaking as he lights a lighter.
This is Herkster's hair beauty, Sean.
He says something about a haircut and a tattoo.
And barbershop and tattoo way masseuse screw tattoo parlors.
Then he starts making weird noises.
Oh, we're going to ink. It's a ring, not sink. And I can run over the tattoo sink. Yeah.
His dog is behind him. He then teaches his fans how he, the official Fedsmoker, gets his hair to look the way it does. He cuts his hair with fire. He would call this technique feathering it.
I want you to take, when you're feathering it, brother, you gotta get a good grip on it. See, you gotta feather that shit. You gotta get it going, bud.
And this will go down as his most iconic saying, even more beloved than his baby rants and his catchphrase, if the lights are blinking, you best not be stinking. It was amazing. What an icon.
Now that's a thrill, motherfuckers. To light yourself on fire, light your brain on fire. Huh? When you're feathery and just shit, don't be scared. Burn the fucking skin just a little bit so you know that you're on fire. That way, when you're sinning and shit like that, you know that shit's gonna kind of hurt a little bit when you get to hell, okay? There's no fucking doubt about that.
At the end of the haircut, he just has a tiny patch of hair on the back of his head that he missed. Looking pretty cool there, Herk.
Well, there you have it, Americans and world. Herkster's hair salon. I don't know the particulars here. I really didn't see very good in my mirror. Whew.
March 24th, Mr. Peterson ended up in the news again. This is perhaps the most Florida man Herk has ever been. Let's just read the title and the first paragraph. This takes place in Dallas, Oregon.
Man fouls holy water. A man entered St. Peter Catholic Church during its noon Mass Sunday and videotaped the service, and then desecrated the holy water font by putting his face in the water, blowing bubbles, and lapping the water up, according to police logs.
The article goes into detail on how the police in the area had been warned about this man for 3 years from other police departments. These alerts to police about Connell were being sent out nationwide. The chief of the town even said, and I quote, "We've never had as many alerts on any one person nationwide as I've seen with this guy." They do not name Herk in this article, but you can tell it's him by this paragraph.
He has a particular animosity for police officers, Waterbury said, and has very aggressive behavior toward cops, calling all cops baby rappers and other names. He obviously is trying to goad officers into some sort of action that he could maybe file a lawsuit or something. I don't know.
There is even a paragraph in the article that reveals that the sheriff of his hometown in Nebraska always gets calls from other police departments across the country asking about Connell. Then on March 25th, his latest YouTube channel went down. He started another new channel that day, but that one is also gone. On the 26th, it seemed like Herk had worried some fans and maybe had gotten sick or disappeared at some point, because a fan named Dog Jackson posted a video excited that Herk had returned after a period of absence.
I'm very glad that Fedsmoker's back. Could have gone really bad for the dude. We all know that he's been out trashing dirty cops for a very long time now. But he'll bounce back, because he's the Fedsmoker, alright? Fedsmoker is the #1 hero that we need. He's not the one that we deserve, he's the hero that we need in America right now, alright?
In April, Connell began to look for a new car to drive. It seems he was in Bend, Oregon during this time. While there, Herk decided he loved Trump and supported the wall. Something in Oregon put a fire in Connell's behind, because on April 14th, it was reported that he was posting up a crazy amount of videos. Before that, he was posting now gone videos with descriptions hinting that he found a lot of dirty cops in Bend, Oregon. It seems like he was on a new mission. Sadly, we only have these forum discussion posts to put together the pieces of what we've lost. April 14th, it looks like he was in Sisters, Oregon, as an article was posted about him on their KTVZ website, titled, "Man Recording Offensive Videos in Sister Sparks Concern." The article detailed the usual, that Herk was making everyone very uncomfortable, but he wasn't doing anything illegal, so they could not arrest him. But it does seem like he had some concerning behaviors. Employees at a store called Heritage USA claimed that he came into their store and yelled at customers. One paragraph reads,
"Despite being trespassed, banned from several buildings, including City Hall, Peterson said he wanted to show up on Thursday's City Council meeting. Assen said they were prepared."
The article concluded with,
"Still, the sense of security is shaken in Sisters. A man with a camera might be lurking anywhere. I have to tell my neighbors and my wife to be careful," Sosa said. 2 Deschutes County Sheriff's deputies were present at Thursday's City Council meeting. Sergeant Vance Lawrence said he doesn't know if Peterson is dangerous, but wanted to be cautious and make sure the meeting was not disrupted. Lawrence said there were no actual sightings of Peterson on Thursday, just many calls about his visit Wednesday. He said it is possible that Peterson has moved on to another city.
To further how fearful the general public was of him, a woman in the comment section wrote,
"Some of us here in Sweet Home, Oregon have dealt with Conald Peterson off and on for the last 4 years. He is a scary guy. If we see his vehicle in town or behind us, we do not go to our house until we know for sure he is not behind us or following us."
KBND also wrote an article on Peterson on April 14, 2016. On April 15th, Herk began to ask his followers for donations. On the 17th, he posted a bunch of times. First, he asked a fan to make him a new channel because YouTube is taking him down and is convinced this is the media trying to censor him. Then something set him off because he began to write post after post in all caps to a Fedsmoker page.
Just in, Forrest Courtney is a baby raper. Folks, I'm still gathering info. I heard bits of the story, but have not hatched it all out. I'll have more in a bit. To my fans, whoever owns YouTube, get his queer bag face all BR stamped up and ready for my car. If you would, he's going on there a shitload of times, baby raper stamped at puke, and whoever else you want on my car and net, I'll put them there.
On April 18th, he started a new channel called Fedsmoker Herk. This channel was nuked within a day by Google. He came back immediately as Fedsmoker Sisters. Herk left Sisters, Oregon, and on May 4th, it was reported he was in Lebanon, Oregon. Herk continued to annoy people around cities in Oregon, but something funny happened on May 27th. A Crime Watch Facebook page for Sisters, Oregon began to talk about Fedsmoker again. One man starts the thread with,
"Here is the link to Fedsmoker's new YouTube channel. Sign into YouTube and report his channel. It will get taken down. We can play the game as well. Go to his About tab and click the flag and report user."
They seemed to be tracking his location to avoid him. Posters even wrote of how people were arrested for getting physical with Herk. Also, someone commented that Herk had a woman with him, and some people thought he might have kidnapped this woman. On June 19th, Herk started another new channel called The Ghost Maker. That channel got terminated as well. This year is a void essentially, just a graveyard of channels. Things seem to be slow according to the forum posters during the next month, but he started a new channel around July 9th, which one poster described, "He just put up a new account. The videos he's uploaded aren't all that interesting yet, but here is the channel description.
Fedsmoker is a coming, pigs. I think it's great Dallas pigs got shot up. I predicted this and more. It's gonna get messy, I believe. Hell's a coming, huh, pigs?"
One of Herk's physical altercations with locals was written about in an article posted to a website called The New Era, which was posted January 20th, 2016. The article was titled, "Scuffle with Camera Operator Results in Woman's Arrest." Apparently, Herk was filming a woman and her niece in Lebanon, Oregon. The woman got upset at Herk and knocked the camera out of his hands. The woman called the police and ended up getting arrested herself for knocking the camera out of Herk's hand. The article writes,
"That's what tweak does to you, kid."
Peterson said after Gentry was taken into custody by the Sweet Home Police Department. Peterson has traveled the country, including periodic stops in Sweet Home, posting a variety of videos where he insults public officials, police officers, and others, then uploads the videos to YouTube. He has publicly labeled public officials in Sweet Home as, quote, "baby rapers," unquote, and frequently refers to people as baby rapers in his videos.
What's up, ugly? Do something, touch something. You want to fucking video do something, I'll put your ass in jail. Okay. Put me in jail. Number's 911, you damn fucking videotape my fucking niece, you fucking pedophile. I don't give a fuck, okay? You're the one going on the net. 911 is the number, bitch. Call it, bitch. You're going to jail, slut.
On July 21st, 2016, Herk asked to join the Sisters Oregon Crime Watch Facebook page. The people on Facebook were getting amped. In August, Herk was still in Oregon, and he seemed to have a girl living in his car with him. I guess he got himself a blue-haired girlfriend. Our hero Conald disappeared for a whole month from the internet before resurfacing under another deleted YouTube channel. On October 8th, we got an update on Conald by user Tukey, who wrote,
Fedsmoker catches wind of a warrant for his arrest issued out of Council Bluffs, Iowa, and issues a formal response to the police department.
Another user around this time discovered Herk also had a warrant in Hastings, Nebraska, for assault as well. Were the walls closing in on Herk? Nah, man. November 27th, Conald decided his next target. The entirety of the bike gang, Hell's Angels. Why? Because one of them looked at his car funny. because one of them looked at his car funny. December 9th, Herk started the channel Fedsmoker Hidden Sight. I believe that this is his channel. This one still exists on YouTube, but it is an oasis in a desert of dried up, dead channels till about 2018. On December 12th, something interesting happened. A user by the name of Trauma appeared on the Kiwi Farms forums to speak about the run-in with Fedsmoker. They wrote,
"So, he is currently in Lyle, Oregon stalking my cousin. This crazy bastard had my cuz traveling with him for a while, and seems to have lost it when she left him. I hope he moves on soon, for everyone's sake."
And then Meowthkip responds,
"Has he called her a baby raper yet?"
To which Trauma responds,
"Yup, and he beat up a guy in Lyle and is now on the run with a warrant. Dumb ass. We are watching for him, and now the rules have changed. Cops won't be as nice now."
Driven out of area. Apparently the same day as this, Herk appeared to be very beaten up, and his car had been smashed up with a hammer. He decided to go away for a while after this, and go to the beach. I believe this is an event he has spoken about later, when a whole town turned against him and attacked his car. Though considering Herk uploads out of order, it could have been more than one time this has happened. He announced his departure to the beach in a now gone video. In the description of the video, he writes an essay, which is hard to understand, but it seems amongst the word salad, he was separating from some girl, probably the girl who had been living in his car. He called her Snapper powerful. On December 13th, it seemed like the violence Herk was involved with was escalating. Julius Evola posts, "He's been in at least 2 altercations involving physical violence in the last 24 hours or so that he seemingly started. At this point, I would hope they'd be after his ass." On December 14th, Herk announced that the woman he had separated from had killed herself from overdosing. Mostly Herk was re-uploading old videos after this to the new hidden channel account, while also uploading his new adventures to channels that are gone forever. On December 18th, according to posters, he was in Arizona on the run from a warrant and trying to get a new dog. On December 24th, another all-time Fedsmoker classic was posted. Before we go through this video, just keep in mind, the most famous memes from Herk are feathering it, and then there's a few lines from this video we are about to enjoy. This was a video where Herk approaches a fence to speak with a security guard.
I don't care. I don't want to be.
This is America, you dumb son of a bitch, okay?
Hey, you dumb son of a bitch. I'm a private person.
Now, this might be a repost, but this is the earliest posting of this video I could find. This video will get Herk a lot of fans when discovered in 2019. The conversation in the video immediately gets hostile because of Herk.
What do you guys, how do you get a job here, there, face?
Well, not by talking like that.
Oh, you know what? You're fired, bud.
No,
okay?
I'm not.
Herk starts asking how to get the same job as this man, while also calling him a pedophile.
What's up there, Chomo? Listen here. What do you guys, how do you get a job here, there, face?
Well, not by talking like that.
Herk then claims he will get the man fired for not following Proto, aka protocol.
Look at you. You know what? You're fired, okay? You didn't follow Proto. How do you get a job here?
You know what protocol is?
Yeah, I take cops' badges all the time doing it.
They bicker some more, it ends, and Herk closes the conversation with an absolute gem.
See these wires? Oh, you just got your job there, buddy. It's baby rapper on your face clothes, okay? Okay? Ta-ta there, retard. You didn't follow Proto, buddy. You're done.
Fedsmoker spent Christmas going to war with the Salvation Army apparently. On the 26th, there were 2 videos uploaded to the hidden channel that were of concern. If this was Herk's channel and not a fan channel, and these videos were uploaded at the same time they were made, it seems like things were continuing on their violent path. He posted a video of his hand all bloody and dripping, with super glue globbed on top. And then he posted a video wiping blood off the back of his windshield.
Wiping everybody's blood off my car.
2017. Deleted channels. 2016 ends, and Herk goes into 2017, posting to more now gone channels. On the 2nd of the year, it was revealed Herk got a dog. We also see what happened to Bud. Bud is still with him too. So he has the dogs Boogie and Bud. Apparently, Bud was trying to eat the new puppy, and Herk posted a long description on how he will need to be more tough in Bud's training. On February 2nd, Herk uploaded another video of him bleeding after being stabbed to his hidden sight channel. He seems to be disheveled and incoherent in this video.
This stuff is amazing, kids. You just kind of, you don't even have to look. You just kind of like put it like so, and just give it a little drip. Oh yeah. See, I have to rip myself to pieces, you stupid.
Now, on February 11th, Kiwi farmer Tuki gave a quick summary of 2017 so far.
Catching up with Fedsmoker. In a now deleted video from several weeks ago, the Herkster gave Bud up to go live with who appeared to be a grizzled gold prospector living in a trailer in Quartzsite, Arizona. Bud kept mauling Boogie, Herk's new puppy, and had to go to a more suitable home. Herk and Boogie have now hit the road and are drifting around the southwest. He appears to have gone through Quartzsite, Kingman, Alamogordo, and Roswell. A tense conversation with New Mexico State Police reveals that Fedsmoker has been flagged nationwide as a threat to law enforcement.
Herk finally had a new target. It felt like a while since an investigation. February 12th, Herk announced he will be shipping the illegal immigrants back to Mexico.
When they come in once, we deport them. When they come in twice, they go to jail for 5 years. When they come in another one, it'll be 10 years. And you know what's going to happen? Sort of pretty simple. They hear they get caught again, they go to jail for 5 years. Guess what's going to happen? They're not coming back, folks.
And since the beginning of 2017, Connell began getting into Donald Trump as well. And on February 14th, he started his new channel, Trump Fedsmoker. Herk announced this new channel marked the beginning of a new Fedsmoker season in the description for the channel. And the season kicked off with Herk starting another channel, this one called Bud and Fedsmoker. And on the same day as the creation of this channel, he posted his first video to the Bud channel, and it was an amazing video. Herk posted an edited trailer for one of his movies. The music in the background was a song Herk made himself, laid over top some of his best moments.
Baby raper here, Americans.
Stopping here on your trip to where?
To the next dirty cop I put in prison, sir.
Everything about this trailer is right. March 15th, Herk started another new channel called Fedsmoker 2017. On March 17th, he uploaded a strange video to his new channel. He was fighting with a man outside the car and claiming this man was sent to kill him.
Ta-ta! Ta-ta, wiener boy! See you later, baby rapper!
On the same day, Herk posted another video of him showing a cop his computer, rambling accusations on how the police officers are deleting his videos. He is convinced cops have a device to delete his files without touching his computer.
So I'm going to show you. This is very interesting. I've never seen this before. This is a good hard drive. And then this here is the next video is only after he left with his vehicle that was pointed directly at me. So that was important for the vehicle to be pointed at me because whatever they nail me with is like my hard drive, okay? I'm not kidding you.
Whatever happened to Herk in Oregon seems to have affected him, and his paranoia towards people grew. March 16th, it seems he was in Dayton, Washington. He posted a video entitled,
Dayton, Washington, oh, Dad always wins, I thought of Dad. Fedsmoker told you this there, idiots.
The punctuation in the title was all wrong. In the video, he's with his little black dog, explaining to an officer about how stalkers are following him, but he doesn't think it's cops sending them this time.
Listen, this is my only thing. If they come up to the car, I have rules that I don't do nothing until they touch the car. That means that much. Okay. And then I come out of this son of a gun car, and I have a talk with them. In a lot of cases like this, it's the law themselves that send these guys my way. But I don't think you guys did this time, okay? I don't think you did because I think that you guys like me, don't you? Do you guys like me? Do you like me a little bit? All right, guys, I'm going to take a picture of your cars.
He wants to spray people with mace for touching his car. The cop tells him not to mace people and to call the cops instead.
Well, just give us a call. Hey, let me ask you this: if I accidentally just spray them down with mace because they're being rude,
Am I in the clear?
No, you're not in the clear. It's assault when you do something that they don't want. So you have to have.
Well, if I don't want them irritating my dear car, they just let the air out of my tires.
Then give us a call.
On the same day as this, Herk posted a video showing he was locked out of his Google account and is convinced the FBI and Google were working together and trying to kill him.
Look at this, they just killed me, the FBI did. They can hear me right through the goddamn thing. Look, they just killed that site. Let's see if we're allowed to load on Connell Peterson. Sign in, oh my god. Look at this recovery phone flash. I'm
He uploaded a bunch more videos on the 16th of March. I am unsure if they are old or new videos, as some of the names seem familiar in the titles, and some of the faces are vaguely familiar as well. Or maybe I just can't tell men apart. I don't know. There is a new scene, however, in a video titled
Washington State versus Fedsmoker comes the real deal, poor guy. Herkster dirty.
where Herk is in an office with a chubby man in glasses, explaining all his issues with people, and the man explains to Herk his issues may be because he's always filming people without permission.
Okay, so I have a little map here. If I can see this, you can record it too.
Well, I'm surely recording. Yeah.
And you should know too that in Washington State, it's a two-party consent state. Do you know what that means?
What's that mean?
What that means is you legally can't just go around and record anybody you want. You're supposed to get their permission.
Well, I
So,
told
like
you I
when
was
talk-
filming.
No,
Well, the camera's pointing right at you,
right,
Steve
I know it is,
Austin.
but you still have to admit, you have to tell people that. So to me it doesn't matter. I'm a public employee.
The description leads us to believe he's having issues with the citizens of Washington State. The description read,
I wish I could count all the poor souls I've ruined. Maybe you fans should start counting for old Dad. They mayor was in hiding again, filthy. I'm pretty sure Washington pigs ruined a Dad's tires in the past, folks. I'm guessing they think they don't. Time always tells all. Until then, we're meeting some great folks, huh? Washington shows are kind of destructive little pigs, huh, folks? That's nice. Everybody seems to have a team, even Dad. I've tattooed the wicked people in this country, etc., etc. Real gangsters. Pretty good folk, little angry at the world, but good folk. I never call upon them, but I know I can. That's a chump game. I put in my own time, folks. I promise I have more solid soldiers than any of you, Fedsmoker.
On the 17th of March, Herk finally uploaded something to Filthy Churches. This was a video of him being kicked out of the Love's truck stop in Colorado and being convinced the cops arranged this. Let's be honest, guys, they probably did. Fedsmoker for life. Sheriff Fedsmoker. On the 24th of March, he started 2 new channels. One is now gone, but the remaining one is called Sheriff Fedsmoker. One of the first videos he posted to the Sheriff Fedsmoker channel had him driving up to what looked to be a Love's gas station. While he drove up, he started claiming that the chomos are all congregating there.
See all these chomos here? They're all congregating.
He posted a bunch of videos on the 24th. In one video, he showed off the paint job on his car, and it seemed like he began painting names on the car, and whoever was on the car was a baby raper. This included the Mormons.
Forget that. Burn the Book of the Mormons. Joseph Smith was a killer, baby raper type guy. The Mormons are a dead fate. Never forget that. Pope Francis is a chomo baby raper. Miss Trump screws donkeys, as she has in the past anyways. Screwed every fungus world, and up with old Trump. God, can you imagine? Joseph Smith was a chomo baby raper. A killer and a piece of shit called. Never forget that. I hope this guy's taking notes. Here it is. Joseph Smith, cult boy, God's soldier here says the Mormons go to hell, baby.
Also, he pointed out his car is getting lighter in color, a symbol of his car being more godlike.
Thank you, Chief Brown of these Americans again. It's getting whiter, Flash.
He was really stuck on hating Mormons on this Sheriff Fedsmoker channel.
This is the town. Chomos. Mormons.
We got a drought after this. He started more channels at the beginning of April, but they are gone too. But on April 9th, a petition on change.org to extradite Connell Peterson was created. 353 people ended up signing this petition, which opened up with
Connell Peterson, aka Fedsmoker, aka numerous other names, is a fugitive from justice in Adams County, Nebraska. He also uses YouTube to harass, humiliate, and destroy American lives. He causes people to live in fear and has involved innocent women and children in his agenda.
The goal of this petition was to get Peterson to Nebraska to face the warrant for his arrest. The people on this petition were obviously victims of Herk annoying them. And let's be honest, Connell shouldn't really be on the streets as he is. People in the comments spoke of allegations and complaints against Herk. One woman claimed he raped her. No evidence, to which Herk responded,
Ugly Hole is your name, huh? You were raped by the dog next door, bitch. Ha 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 ha. You're nothing, Sybil. Do you still have to hold the water up in your tweaker hole?
Herk even made an official comment on the petition. He wrote,
To all you that think you're a team, gather yourselves. I will meet and fight every one of you at the same time. I'll crush you. Let a dad even see you slightly step up. I'll cripple you on the house. I'll meet you all under my river. Send all you got. Tell a dad when you want to meet. I never run from puns. Bit quiet, huh? As always, I come alone. Let's do it. Anytime. You just step up once. I promise not even one of you will show. Oh, Dad will break your necks. I have plenty of surprises of my own. You're just filthy chomo pigs, huh, Mathers? Stamp goes on the car in the morning, huh? Bitch with that ugly chick, huh? Then your lover Buttercase, huh? Punk Mathers, you're a punk. Lord Fedsmoker, you're nothing, huh, chomo?
The creator of the petition was passionate about this and kept posting updates to the page. Meanwhile, Herk kept starting YouTube channels and kept getting them banned all throughout April. Fitty Men from the forums wrote a summary of Herk's newest video on April 26th, which the video is of course gone, but it was a nice little update.
Feds jumped a few channels. Newest one is Fedsmoker News Network with an appropriate logo. Fed's newest video is of him talking about trying to stamp the Hells Angels while talking with a local Deputy Williams. This video is fairly long in terms of Fed's usual content, but it gives a nice perspective of how friendly Fed can treat cops that he has already previously screened not to be baby***ers.
At some point, it seems Herk was attacked in Dayton, Washington. The signs of this come from a mirror from the Fedsmoker Historical Society, posted May 12, 2017. This is probably close to the time of the event, since Herk was recently in Dayton, Washington. Herk says the whole city had attacked him, wrecked his car, broke his finger, and he was making a police report on the event.
Just Americans, I had a little trouble out here. The whole city tried to kill me tonight. Tried to kill Boogie, threw rocks from hell in here. Huge rocks, Americans. Huge. Take a look at these fucking rocks. I can't even pick them up. They're so damn big. Hummed them at me. Tried to kill me. I had to bust out this door blazing mace and roll down the hill, Americans, from 20 pickups at least. It's quite a night. My fingers broke, I think, is the only thing out of it. Boogie's okay. I tucked him under my leg. It's been one hell of a night. Yeah.
Sir, she just wants to verify she will tell us.
Over the past year, there were hints here and there of Herk interacting more with the YouTube audience. There were a few different commenters he warred with or conversed with as friends. One of those people were Flashman453, which was apparently Herk's #1 fan. Sadly, all these videos are gone, but I looked up the guy's username, found his channel, and more. He existed. Strangely enough, I also found some dude complaining that Flashman was telling Herk he was a sex offender, trying to start shit. There seems to be layers of strange online feuds that began to pop up involving Herk. There will be a Herk versus random small YouTubers at some point in the timeline. This is kind of the setup. Herk started another new channel on July 17th, 2017. This channel still exists, and it is called Herk Undefeated. A lot of his video summaries during this time period involved Connell bragging about getting into physical fights with people. This might be the in real life fight portion of the Connell true story. The next day, on July 18th, he posted a video challenging people to fight him while in a bathroom. I wrote he is tweaking and very muscular in my notes.
Not kind enough to let you punks try to choke me. I'm kind enough to let you know where I'm at. I'm kind enough to tear all your heads off. I am the nice guy. Come see me.
Connell Herk claims he does not do drugs besides marijuana, but there are videos of him out there snorting white lines of something. Maybe it's sugar? Herk began a rivalry on this day as well, with a YouTuber called El Presidor. I looked up this guy. He apparently had a lot of subs, but got banned from YouTube in 2018. He does like sports and video game stuff, but he also makes videos punching things.
I'm tired of this shit. You wanna camp, huh?
Oh, shit, son of a bitch!
No idea. This isn't about him. All you need to know is he's Fedsmoker's new enemy. He's like the mentor of some guy named Raging Rob, who later on keeps trying to meet up with Fedsmoker in real life. It's all really confusing because so many videos are now gone from both Fedsmoker and El Presidor. But just know that Herk is now after El Presidor. Kiwi Farms user and Ominous writes about this new rivalry.
I don't even know who El Presidor is. I wouldn't want to be that baby rapper though.
Heart attack. Something terrible happens before the situation with El Presidor and Raging Rob could escalate. August 1st, 2017, Herk posted a video to the Hidden Sight channel in the hospital. He had a heart attack. Thankfully, his puppy is with him. Underneath the video, his #1 bestie, Flashban, commented with a get well brother, and Herk pinned the comment. On August 6th, Raging Rob posted a video wishing Herk a speedy recovery, but hypothesized Herk may be doing this to get out of a warrant for his arrest in Colorado.
Fedsmoker Connell Peterson, if you see this, I wish you a speedy recovery. I wish you a speedy recovery. There's been rumors saying that he's faking it because he doesn't want to go back to prison, or he doesn't want to face the warrants he has out for his arrest in the state of Colorado or in Washington.
But even more curious is a comment below. Guard Dog in the comments writes,
That was an old video. Connell's in jail. Due to his many death threats to law enforcement, he was charged with felony harassment. A judge imposed a sentence banning him from YouTube for an unknown period of time.
Fedsmoker rose from wherever he was September 6th. The account he reappeared to is gone, but a Kiwi farmer grabbed some screen caps of some comments of Herk threatening his YouTube haters to fight him in real life. Herk was beginning to be noticed on YouTube, but the attention wasn't positive. Herk in these comments mentioned he's in Wyoming. Guard Dog and him were preparing to meet up. Guard Dog told Herk he had run from him before, and that Herk needs to come up to Walla Walla to prove he's tough. Herk responded to Guard Dog's challenge with like 10 comments in all caps calling Guard Dog a chomo. Guard Dog came off as a troll at first, but he seemed to actually be upset and involved. It seems a little too invested to be a troll. September 8th, 2017, he was still in Wyoming, and he wrote this essay on his Herksmoker channel discussion page. I tried to understand the post he made in September, but it's word salad. Steve Justa, the ex-bestie of Herk, made a reappearance October 2nd with a now deleted video calling out Fedsmoker. The video was about Herk owing him money. He also said Fedsmoker smelled bad. Apparently they made peace 9 days later. Also on the 12th of October, a Kiwi farmer posted that Herk had posted a video on how to kill someone. This video was immediately flagged down, and Herk lost the channel associated with it. This kind of put a light on why Herk kept getting banned. Herk started another new channel November 2nd, called Hell Herk. The channel no longer exists, thanks Google, but the description of the channel still does. And,
Lord Fedsmoker has just briefed in the new mission last night. From now on, the next soul I even see, look at my dearest car. I will be filming you tight. I will be going from the mayor on down to teachers, preachers, and all loins to wear the famous stamp, starting with all and every. Even all schools shall wear the famous stamp. Bring your guns, your friends, your everyone. Prison is lonely for all of you if you get that lucky. The stamps come late, but the words come now, Lord Fedsmoker.
We'll see who the real chomos are now, folks. One even slight glance, I will stamp all you know in your face and name. Come show O'Dad you're tough, I will take your souls.
Sometime in November, Herk made his way to Arizona. We learn of this when Raging Rob posted a video of his Fedsmoker sighting in Quartzsite, Arizona. In the video, Raging Rob elaborates that Herk has been there for a week and that he has been banned from a location already.
This is the I-10. I'm gonna walk over there, see if he's still there, but Fedsmoker is in the area. I swear it was his car. I swear to God it was his car.
Raging Rob then posted a series of videos stalking around the Love's parking lot to find Herk. He found him asleep and decided not to bother him. Things were kind of quiet, but around December 15th, 2017, something dramatic happened. First came Facebook posts from a Smith County, Kansas Facebook. The official page posted,
Chad Meyer, Smith County Emergency Manager, has verified that the Smith Center Elementary School is in lockout status. This can be confused with lockdown and is not the same thing. It represents a heightened security awareness and exposure.
This triggered a bunch of different cities' Facebook pages to take notice of Smith County, Kansas. They all began to post about this sighting as well, because Herk was genuinely causing a lot of towns grief. His reputation was catching up with him. There was a video posted at some point, but the original is gone, but it was mirrored on a channel not associated with Herk. The video involves Connell and a civilian in a fight outside the Fedsmoker mobile. The video is taken from Herk's point of view, so this must be a re-upload and the original must have been flagged down. But a very angry man approaches Herk, screaming that the school is now in lockdown, thanks to Herk threatening people on the internet.
Stay!
Fucking school's on lockdown because of you, buddy.
Lockdown? Why is that?
You're freaking threatening to kill people, that's why.
Herk denies this accusation. Herk exits the car, and they both start fighting.
You're being threatening.
Stay right here, buddy.
You're going to prison. You ain't gonna bait me to go to jail, dude. You're going to prison.
Let me videotape this.
Yeah?
World star! World star!
It was all very anticlimactic.
Swing, bitch. You're gonna do it.
Bitch! You ain't no
Swing it, bitch! Ooh. Swing it! You want a world star? Yeah?
World star! World star! World
Swing,
star!
swing, yeah, swing it up. Swing, what are you gonna do?
2 days later, Herk posted a long essay in a YouTube comment section about how he is going to stamp all the women of Kansas. He also called a bunch of Kansas politicians the typical.
Next time on The Legend of Fedsmoker.
You're fired, bud.
Okay. Okay. This guy's whacked out on drugs.
Yeah.
Los drogas.
I always, one of the great things about seeing clips like these is to remind yourself that people like this are walking around everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere you go, there's a guy like that who you think is just like, oh, it's just a guy walking his dog. No.
Nope.
He wants to come up to you and be like, what's your fucking problem, face?
The final episode. Farewell, Herk. Alright, let's roll these credits. I know this hasn't been a very fruitful series for me, probably because there's not a great narrative, it's just a schizo man running around being schizo, but I'm finishing this shit. I love Herk, and I wanted to put out these videos so I can aid a Hollywood exec to make this a live-action film. But thanks to all who are invested. My patrons are listed here on screen. If you'd like to support my work, consider the Patreon. I only charge per creation and not every time. Also, check out my merch store, link in the description. I need money to pay for drugs. Close out with a $20 and over patrons. Thanks, you guys. That's a wrap, and suffer lightly.